team. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Dribbled up the line. But that one rolls foul. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Fouled off. They'll try again, 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it is Bogarts, and there are two away now. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has an even 10 hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. Benintendi ranging back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Martin is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. Kluber is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Nettie D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. First pitch on its way.
Second baseman.
High pop-up. Devers, he's there. One pitch, one out. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 1-1 the count now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Count even at 2-2. Hit down the line at first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Devers fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Sale into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Settling in now, Mitch Moreland. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Yanked fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Here's Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Popped him up. Coming in is Benintendi, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's Michael Brantley. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Pedroia on to Moreland. It's a double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Dustin Pedroia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leon. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. No balls and a strike to count. Way out in front.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Popped him up. Moreland moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Edwin Encarnacion now. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Josh Donaldson. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. Here's Melky Cabrera, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. High in the air into shallow left center. On the run is Benintendi. 1 away. At the plate, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Yonder Alonso becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Pedroia has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
High in the air out to center field. Martinez under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Gomes gathers it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a little chopper to the right side. To his left, Ramirez. Throw on to Alonso. Here's Leonis Martin. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 balls and a strike to Leonis Martin. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So stepping in, Michael Brantley, third AB for him here. His previous efforts have resulted in a pop-out and a double play. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Francisco Lindor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking
threw it right past him. In now, Dustin Pedroia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Dustin Pedroia
pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Sandy Leon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Alonso is there, and he is out on the tag. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. The 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here now the 2-2. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Benintendi going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He better find a way to stop missing in those dangerous spots. He just got burned on that same exact pitch. He has got to find a way to execute a little bit better.
Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in, Melky Cabrera has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Popped him up. Moreland has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now. Now and set to go, Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Cabrera going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on.
A low curveball blocked by Gomes. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired after popping out in his last at bat. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. Betts is on the move. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Gomes has it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Over now. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll start us off in the 8th.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat. high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and a dive by Moreland. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Ready for another shot now, Yan Gomes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Heading out towards shallow right. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Here's Leonis Martin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Riding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
To short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Sandy Leon. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there. Giving this offense no chance.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Sandy Leon goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Now another 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and Brantley is in there at third base. He's got himself a triple. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Riding in, Jose Ramirez. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Joe Kelly enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Edwin Encarnacion now trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. in tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's got 12 hits in 21 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ranging back is Bradley, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that it? Striding in to start the ninth, Andrew Miller, the man called on to close. This one and earn a save in the ninth. Eduardo Nunez will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Ramirez right there, and there's one down now. Here's Mookie Betts. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 0 for 5. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2-1 now to Mookie. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Final line score for our ball game.